Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having an absolutely banger of a day. Today is currently 22nd of February and we're approximately 5 weeks away from the Melbourne competition. So I just want to do a video to cover where I'm at in my life, what's going to be the future of the channel, and what I'm hoping to produce for you guys. As you would know, the last 9 months I've essentially been traveling overseas, and the whole reason I started this channel was to vlog my journey and have something that I could look at when I wanted to look at the best period of my life, traveling, going to Europe, seeing all the cool calisthenics competitions. And I've done that and I really enjoyed it. And I'm honestly shocked that I have 900 subscribers, but clearly some of you guys like my content. So I figured it would be cool to share with you what I'm going to do with my life going forward. So I've recently started a new job. It's 5 days a week. Relatively long hours, but it's what I want to do with my life, and I'm loving it, so that's great. But as a result, I can't really train every day, and I can't train for 2 hours every day, or maybe 1.5, which is what I was doing prior. So my current routine is to train basically 3 days a week where I have really intense sessions, and if I have some free time after work or something, I might do some handstands at the local gym, but wouldn't be longer than an hour. And this is a lot easier to do when you've got more stress going on in your life. Your nervous system isn't as overloaded, and I've been doing it for the past 2 weeks and it's been quite enjoyable, and I've been really enjoying getting into handstands and improving that part of my training. The other thing that's come from my new job is that it's going to be harder for me to work on videos and post as consistently. I'm going to really my goal is going to be to post every week. If it's not just like a little bit of my training, what I'm eating, what I'm doing, but there's a good chance that I have a really busy week or I'm working on the weekend and I can't actually produce that for you guys. So I hope you understand. I'll try and maybe, if it's a good week, I'll try and shoot 2 videos in a week, so there's 1 remaining, but there's no guarantee. Anyway, now I'd like to talk about the Melbourne competition coming up, which is super exciting. It's a local competition, but local in my hometown, and everyone in Australia will be coming. I'm not sure if it's freestyle or power free, but really the nature in Australia is that it's really hard to get the infrastructure required for a freestyle competition. So even if you do have it, it's not the most secure setup, and so the dynamics that are on show aren't that adventurous. So it'll mostly be power free. And I'm really excited for it because I haven't competed in Australia for over a year. I've had a massive injury that I've been coming back from, but I'm finally starting to see some good progress. So 5 weeks out, I'm feeling good. Not the most lean individual, so I'm tapering off my diet a bit now, looking after it a bit more. And I think for the next 5 weeks, the content that I'm going to show you will just be how I prepare for my competition and my evolution regarding that. So now I'm going to do a little snippet of my of a training session from this week. I think it was pretty good, and I'm going to do a voiceover chatting about how I felt. Alrighty guys, so to basically break down my training, if I'm doing 20 sets, I'll do 14 of those planche and the remainder being front lever. The way you want to think about your training is that you want to have a movement that you're studying. So I'm studying planche and I'm trying to upkeep front lever, which means the greater proportion of my work is going to planche. That's really important for telling your central nervous system the type of skills it needs to be improving and developing more time of its recovery towards. My first 5 sets also are essentially combinations where I'm doing movements that excite me and make me feel really engaged with my training. After that, I'll take a substantial break, maybe 8 minutes or so, and then I'll start doing some band work. So here I'm doing dead stop planche push-ups, really focusing on activation. I've recorded my sets so that I can go back and watch them and improve my form. Front lever is actually going really well for me. Front lever has always been a skill where the intensity of work is much more important than the volume. At least that's the experience I've felt. And so I don't have to do as many working sets throughout the week to make gains in front lever, provided that when I am training it, there's a high level of intensity. Now, obviously, I'm really happy with this performance. I haven't been able to do a pull-up to touch for a while, and it's starting to feel very comfortable. And this feeling of comfort and control is something that's really important for gaining a skill, because it feels like you've mastered it and it feels very stable. To be honest, I could do a whole video talking about feeling. And the reason why I'm talking about it here with the one-arm handstand is that it is purely skill. Like, there is a little bit of strength with the elevation and external rotation of your shoulder, but it's the idea of a one-arm handstand is that it's a skill move, not a strength move, though people might debate it. But really, for anything that's a skill, and planche is a skill and front lever are skills, you want to be chasing the feeling of control that you get when you perform these movements successfully. I think this is a topic that people don't talk about enough, and so I'll probably do more videos about it in the future. Alrighty everyone, I know it's a bit of a short video, but I wanted to post at least something this week. Thank you all for watching and subscribing and supporting the channel. I think it's really cool, and please let me know in the comments if there's any type of content you want to see from me in the future. I'm thinking of doing like a day in the life type of video. I'm thinking of doing tutorials. If there's any like tips you want for progressions, please reach out. I'm happy to make a video on that. Yeah, great. Have a good one.